me, it's like one of the happiest places I've worked. But because people are doing things, they're making a change to their lives, and this is exactly what I have been a proponent of, what I have been trying to get, you know, the DAs, the judges that I work in front of on board with for the last dozen years. And slowly, voters like you have been making the propositions that have been slowly changing the face of the criminal justice system now. So there are some very exciting changes going on. But and that help us, that help the clients and the defense attorneys do their job better. So I am a proponent of rehabilitation, and because I really believe, and I've seen it, I know it, I work with people every day. I've seen if you don't give people tools to do better, they're going to get back into the community and do the same thing all over again. You know, the whole Tough on Crime initiatives that started in the 90s, which changed so many of the laws, created gang allegations, created gun allegations on top of the charge itself, created higher amounts of time for charges. You know, all these things that happened starting in the 80s, I would say 80s to 90s, and now they're just slowly in the teens now, slowly starting to, you know, step back a little bit, you know, retract that a little bit. So I have done, though, 55 trials. I'm a believer in going to trial. I'm a believer that we need to have that constitutional right and make use of it if at all possible. Of course, I've had thousands of clients, but I have done 55 trials. I've won the last 11. I've had 2 cases go up on appeal when we lost, reversed, and came back, and then those clients are now released. So, you know, I know the law. I've only been working in criminal law, but you know, the positions are for anywhere. They can put you in family court, they can put you in dependency court, they can put you in juvie or criminal or civil. So these are the, but you know, my experience, of course, is in criminal court, and that's probably where they would put me because that's my experience. So here's something that, you know, I want to point out to everybody. So, you know, a little bit about me. You know that my office has been a big proponent also of the changing of the juvenile laws, starting with the ban on having any children go away for life without the possibility of parole. So that changed. That was passed. They also now, the district attorneys cannot direct file these teens into adult court. They used to do that. They could just say, this teen is going to go to adult court without any hearing or anything. Now they have to have a hearing. So I'll point out a couple of things that is going to be important about the judges that you choose, because they have to have a hearing for that. They are still asking that these teens go into adult court, but they have to have a hearing in front of a judge. And it's going to be really, it's not a trial, so it's going to be the judge's decision. So that's one thing for you to know. And African American males are the ones that are most often sent into adult court.